Lethan?
Lethan.
Lethan.
I'm Ladrian.
Lethan and Adrian from Miami Device. Just want to know where afrobeat came from, the roots of afrobeat, and why it appeals to you guys.
Adrian? Afrobeat is a genre of music that began in Western Africa in the 60s. It kind of morphed into the version we kind of know now through Fela Kuti. It preaches social change and social action, and that's a good thing. And it's just fun to go to an Afrobeat concert.
Lots of times certain kinds of music are associated with certain kind of cultures, or and I'm wondering if you feel like you obviously you don't feel this, have to be a part of that culture to impart it properly.
I think it helps to have an understanding of, you know, some music comes because of a certain struggle that a culture went through.
All you need is courage to come clean. Sometimes it feels just like a dream, but if you push on through, you transform into something new.
You know, like reggae music, definitely it was born during a time of a lot of struggle, and I think it was almost like a survival tool.
Speak your mind and you will find you had that courage all the time.
How much do you guys feel that you need to know the politics and the roots behind music and a movement to play?
For us personally, I mean, we're middle-class white kids from Vancouver. We don't really have the same sort of background as Fela did, the same sort of problems. I mean, it's important to realize where the music came from, but we can't. To speak honestly about it with our own music, it wouldn't be authentic, you know.
How do you think reggae has been modernized for our audience, and what do you do to modernize it for your audience, or do you try and keep it right,
I like the
right
roots.
in the roots?
Patience, oh, everything is grand. Use patience.
Well, for me, it's like I try to do as authentic of a job as I can with the music. Like, you have to learn the basics before you can break the rules.
How do you guys put your own spin on it?
Well, I mean, we don't have a lot of vocals in our songs, but there are some songs that I've written that have, I guess, like a sentiment behind them when I was writing them. We have a song, Laiko, that it was just written around the time that Robert Jukanski thing happened at the airport, and he was tasered and killed, and I was kind of incensed about it and writing this tune, and I just like this logical thing that's happening. So, and we have another song called Drugs. And that's just like a comment on the pharmaceutical industry and like kind of about a family member of mine who was just being overprescribed, I thought. And so it's like subtle personal things, but I think that's the only way to really do it, to be honest. You gotta be honest.
Right. How important do you think it is to pay attention to certain techniques or, you know, vocal stylings?
Like the way that Bob Marley sang, as an example.
You will take those vocal inflections and put them in your own?
Absolutely. It's like passing on the torch to a new song.
This is something actually Duke Ellington said after a trip. It's just kind of encompassing what we're touching over. He said, I don't want to copy this rhythm or that scale. It's more valuable to have absorbed it while there. You let it roll around, undergo a chemical change, and then seep out on paper in a form that will suit the musicians who are going to play it.
Duke Ellington is really good at what he does. I think I think there's so much to be said for that. That's how you redefine genres, and that's how you create something truly original.
Yeah.